Since 1935, the Rutgers wrestling program has been a prominent facet of the Rutgers University athletic department. With over 10 EIWA champions and 9 All-Americans coming out of the banks of the old Raritan, the Rutgers University wrestling program gives fans and fellow students a vast amount of scarlet pride. With such a long history of accomplishments, a young sophomore named DJ Russo is charting an ambitious path to make history here at Rutgers University. Whether it's in the locker room or out on the mat in front of thousands of fans, sophomore DJ Russo has created quite a buzz for himself since emerging on the scene as a redshirt freshman last season. Last year, Russo finally had the opportunity to prove himself and to his teammates that he was ready to become a part of Rutgers wrestling history, when he defeated an All-American en route to 6th place finish in the Oklahoma Brockport Gold Tournament.
The big obstacle you have to overcome is time management, whereas in high school, you know, the classes aren't so tough, and sports are kind of like, you know, you put in the time when you want to, but like, sports are always kind of easy, but at this level, everyone's good. So you need to be able to put in the extra time in the room while balancing the extra time that you need in the classroom. When I first came here, I was, I wasn't doing so great. I came out of high school. I was a senior national champ in high school, so I came in here. In high school, I used to just do like kind of the bare minimum. You know, I'd go to practice and do what I needed to do, and I would do that here for a while. And now I do extra practices, and I practice. I put a lot more effort into practice, and it really manifests itself on the mat.
This year, Russo continues to wow crowds and stun opponents as he was named the Eastern Intercollegiate Wrestling Association Wrestler of the Week.
I guess in a poll by coaches, displayed the most, the greatest contribution to his team in this case, in my case. You know, I may not have beaten the best person that week, but I beat him in a clutch situation, and it gave our team the win over a ranked team. We've been, like I said, we're going to be a powerhouse very soon, and just being able to be part of that history, I know years from now, just to be able to say that I was a part of that team when it was blossoming is going to be a cool thing. My ultimate goal personally is to be a national champion, and obviously from a team perspective, I'd like to be recognized on a national level too.
In his coaching debut here at Rutgers, head coach Scott Goodell devised a winning agenda to bring back RU wrestling to an elite level. After an 11-7 season in his first year as coach, the team is currently running strong at a 20-6 record, passing the all-time school record of wins that was set in 1991-1992 season. But Goodell's vision extends beyond the reality of a winning record.
My feelings about the program are very, very simple. We're going in a positive direction. You know, I think when we first got here 2 years ago, meaning myself and the staff, it was we kind of needed to change the culture. You know, we've gotten a lot of things from the administration which have allowed us to recruit at a high level, compete at a high level, and kind of get on the national scene.
The next challenge was wrestling in front of arenas with thousands of fans thundering in the crowd. The wrestling team began wrestling at the Lewis Brown Recreation Center this year, and the major change was nerving but very rewarding for both the team and fans of the Rutgers Wrestling Club. It was at the rack that DJ Russo was named the EIWA Wrestler of the Week. We were able to sit down and ask Coach Goodell how he thinks wrestling at the rack has improved the motivation of his wrestlers and how he feels about his young star athlete, DJ Russo.
Wrestling at the rack was huge for the program. It was huge for the state of New Jersey. It was a great day. It was a one-time deal this year. We certainly look forward to going back at the rack. I think the kids were into it. I know the student body was into it, and certainly the state of New Jersey. Winning the EIWA Wrestler of the Week is a huge honor, whether whoever it goes to, but to have somebody from Rutgers, and it's been the first time we've had a guy receive those accolades since I've been here, for sure, and it's a great wrestling conference. DJ Russo's been huge for us. I mean, I know a lot's been made of the American match, a lot's been made of the Navy match, where it's come down to heavyweight and he scored a pin, which in wrestling it's the absolute ultimate, so it's been very exciting. But there's been 3 or 4 other matches where it's come down where he just needed to win, or maybe just didn't need to get pinned, and he's always been there. He's always come through for us. Where it's come down to heavyweight and he's come through for us, so he's been absolutely huge for our program.
My ultimate goal personally is to be a national champion. And obviously, from a team perspective, I'd like to be recognized on a national level too. One of the biggest things I'd recommend is to never give up.
The Rutgers University wrestling team is determined to recreate the magic that teams of the past have created here at Rutgers University. And with a young talent like DJ Russo, this is a team that will continue to be strong for a really long time. For more information on the Rutgers wrestling team, visit scarletknights.com. For RUTV, I'm Tariq Pierce.